Dionne Warwick is not letting the grass grow. She has a final album she's just announced, Duets, DWETS, which is a collaboration or a collection of collabos or duets, but written by Diane Warren, hence the DW.
Yes.
Have you heard it, heard about it? And what do
I
you
know
want to say
about it.
about Dionne Warwick, your first Soulful Diva now? I heard the story. You told it on season 1.
Uh, I haven't heard it. I haven't heard the whole album, though. I've only heard one song. Um, I, I don't even know where to start. I mean, there's so many stories and so much time that I've spent with her. I'm trying to think of a story that's funny or that's kind of particularly memorable. I mean, there's so
This
many.
is the question I want to ask. I've seen the picture of you most recently with her, which I think was a couple of years ago at a concert. Can you tell us what
Yeah.
that show was? Where was the
Yeah,
show?
yeah,
And
yeah,
what
yeah,
was
absolutely.
the
100%,
moment? What
100%.
was that moment with her most recently?
Yeah, that would have been in that photograph that you're referring to was taken in Los Angeles, and I want to say it was either December, it was probably December 2023, and it was at a
Oh, recent. So
venue.
that's recent.
I want to say it was at a venue. God, it was a college campus, but not campus. It was a I don't remember the name of the place, but it was what, Cerritos. I don't remember. Anyway, the point being that that was when that was taken. I hadn't seen Dionne for a while because, of course, I'm wasn't visiting America as often, and yes, went backstage with her and we took that photograph. I can tell you what I said to her, which drew an interesting reaction because I'd never told her that I had deduced that that I had a DNA, a musical soulful diva DNA, or just a musical DNA in terms of looking at my history, and it was DNA, Dionne, Nina, Aretha. And they actually, how that came about was they actually, the one led to the other, led to the other, because when I first first heard Nina's name through Dionne in an interview in 1964, when someone asked her, who is some of your favorite artists, or American artists at the time? And she mentioned Nina Simone, and I had no idea who Nina Simone was. That's 1964, and pretty much no one in Britain did. So I thought, oh, I wonder who that is. Being a mad fan of Dionne's, I want to know, who's she listening to, blah, blah, blah. I was 16. Yeah, 16. Anyway, so the point being, that's how the Dionne led to Nina. And then in my first, as I think I may have mentioned to you, I don't know if I did or not in our last segment. I don't think we did, but with Nina, at the airport, the first time I met her as the founder of her Appreciation Society, she mentioned Aretha to me in and she said, "Have you heard her?" And I hadn't. I mean, I think I knew the name. I can't lie. I said, "Oh, I've heard the name." Oh, really true, but that led to me discovering Aretha. So Dionne, D, and Nina, N, A, Aretha. So I told Dionne this, thinking it was kind of cute, and she said, "Oh, okay." It wasn't.
That was that.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That was
It
that.
wasn't the. It wasn't the result.
Well,
Well, not
that
that I think she had a particular reaction. So okay.
Yeah. And I too did not get a negative reaction from Miss Work when I presented her my signed copy of That's What Friends Are
All
For,
right.
who
Yes.
inspired
I'm
me,
sure she
Catholic
loved that it was
Ohio.
called that.
And
Yes.
there she is. There she
Yes.
is. And she received it with a smile. And then when we went to take a picture, she said,
All right. Wow.
she
Yeah.
put it in the back. It was
Again,
all
there
good.
were
It was
yeah.
all good. So
There
we
may
love you,
yeah.
Dionne Warwick, and we're looking forward to getting into the new material and just anticipating what will become of this biopic starring Tiana Taylor. Aren't we waiting with bated breath?
Well, the thing that's important to say, I think, about that, Patrick, and any biopic, particularly when it's done with the corporation of the person involved, is that sometimes it's good, and sometimes it means that they will choose
what to
what.
share.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I let me say that we shall see.
I hope we get a happy medium.